Mobile. Woman accused of shooting her husband to death, then dropping his body off at a hospital.
WKRG News 5's Akivia McFarland was in court for Genesis Tanksley's preliminary hearing. And Akivia, you learned new information from today's testimony.
That's right, Pete and Roseanne. Prosecutors tried to poke some holes in the suspect's story about what happened early on New Year's Day. A ride to a convenience store becomes the focus of testimony in a Pritchard murder case. Prosecutors say Genesis Tanksley drove to the Lucky 7 convenience store on St. Stephen's Road after allegedly shooting her husband, Lazarus, down the road. In a statement to law enforcement and during a jailhouse interview with WKRG, Tanksley said she gave a man a ride to the store. But on Thursday, Detective Vincent Gazier with the Mobile County Sheriff's Office testified surveillance video showed Genesis Tanksley was alone in that car when she got to the store. The detective also shared a witness account of someone who said the victim ran toward them saying, "She shot me, she shot me." Tanksley maintained someone else shot her husband.
After the investigation, there's absolutely no evidence to substantiate that. The evidence presented today, in fact, pointed to her being the perpetrator of the murder. The judge found probable cause to send it to the grand jury.
Tanksley's father was in the courtroom as that decision was made.
Unfortunately, I think that was a very grave decision. Things remain to be seen. A lot of evidence still has to come out.
Investigators say after the convenience store, Tanksley went back to the scene, got her husband, then dropped him off at a hospital. After that, she went to her father's home.
And she was like in a lot of despair, just very distraught, basically saying, Larry is dead. I think she said some dude shot him. And he died in my arms, and I don't know what to do.
A search warrant was executed at her father's home on Vetter Street, uncovering weapons that were seized and are being analyzed. Inside of Tanksley's car, detectives say they found a bullet shell casing on the dashboard of the vehicle and blood. Also in the car, a knit hat and a phone, which Tanksley claims belonged to the person who shot her husband. Tanksley's attorney asked the judge to lower her $150,000 bond. The judge denied that request. In studio, Akivia McFarland.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 12, verse 10. Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. Kol holayim la, abanawa Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai Bahashim Rakak Kwadash. Double honors to the elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone who rule well. Salutations to the Akim out there on the highways and the byways. Salutations to the hopeful elect. Salutations to you speckled birds, you Israelite foreigners. And shalom to the Akwaf, sitting and listening in silence as the scriptures say to do so. Sirach chapter 12, verse 10. Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. Now, I know we always use this precept for Esau, but this can also be stated for the so-called self-proclaimed black woman, the Israelite woman, which boldly and confidently professes and advertises and speaks daily how much she hates you, Jake. How much she hates your guts. How much she hates everything about you. Okay, they have a high dosage of penis envy. Okay, they literally tell you every single day on these podcasts, on their social media posts, okay, how they carry themselves, their attitudes, everything, that they hate you, that they don't want have nothing to do with you, you know, exalting other heathen men, okay. And you know, we also notice this goes back to the curses, but they literally show you that you're their enemy. Okay, and I believe the beloved elder Karat Zakba out in Baltimore did a video not too long ago, maybe this past weekend, where he literally, you know, as a matter of fact, you know, if I find that, if so, I'll put that in production. I'll put that in the production so y'all can see the clip, whether it be in the middle or the end. I'll probably put it in the end, you know, just to keep the lessons going straight forward. But she literally says, you know, that she hates black men, and she and black men is the #1 man that's out here deleting black, you know, so-called black women. Okay, so she literally confessed and said that, you know, y'all are her, you know, that we're her enemy. Okay? So, you're never supposed to trust your enemy, man, because again, these women have shown who they have an alliance, a covenant, who they're in cahoots with, who they agree with. And it's not you, Jake. It's not you. Okay? Just because a woman lets you bust all off in her and do all type of explicit sexual acts does not mean that she is down for you, man. Okay? Period, man. Sirach 12 verse 10. Never trust thine enemy, for like his iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. So you men, you pillow talk to these women, you trust them. Tell them your whole life story, your secrets. And what you should never ever tell a woman. You should be a mystery to a damn woman. She should not know everything about your ass, man. And she should damn sure not know your secrets, man. As Yahweh Shah said, never tell your right hand what your left hand is doing, vice versa, roughly paraphrasing the precept. Okay, and your woman is, whether you're left or your right, however you want to say it, your left or your right rib, your left or your right rib. You're not supposed to be telling your woman every detail of your life, what you're doing 24/7, you know what I mean? You got to have some type of mystery to yourself, man. Because these women use that stuff as ammunition against you, man. Okay, and again, they made an alliance, a covenant, agreement, and they're in cahoots with Esau, man. So, it got to the point, they stirred up so much stuff in our nation that they don't even have to, execute you, Jakes, man, because, the women will do it. Your own brother will do it. Okay, so everything's formulated and orchestrated in a way where they ain't got to where they don't have to shed blood, that our own people will do it, And I wouldn't be surprised if this woman gets off after she didn't lie in there, because, man, come on, we know through the spirit that she did this shit, man. It's highly emotional, going through some bullshit, and now you regret this shit, so you want to lie about it. Let's go to St. John's. St. John chapter 8, and I'm going to read verse 44. Ye are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father ye will do. And again, the execution of your own people, pushing forth their philosophy, man. And amongst other things too, that's the will of your father, the devil, aka Esau Edom, aka the so-called self-proclaimed white man. Okay, and you Israelite woman in particular, the Judite woman, the so-called black woman, you're his tag team partner, his bulldog, man. Ye are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father ye will do. He was a murderer from the beginning, and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. And as we know and as you heard, she got caught up in a lie. Okay, the man, her husband ran to somebody and said, she shot me. And she told the prosecutors in the judicial system, the courts, that she dropped him off and then went to the store with somebody else. Okay, and then told other people that a man shot him. All these lies, man. And that's the natural state, because again, ye are of your father the devil, the so-called self-proclaimed white man. You cleave onto his customs, his personality. Okay, you embrace it, and you gravitate to it, and you elevate it. Okay, and these women, man, hey, it's a saying going that says, don't believe what they say, believe what they do. Okay, don't believe what they say, believe what they do. And that technically goes for everybody, man. Don't believe what somebody says, believe what they do. Believe their works, believe what they show you, man. And these women lie left and right, man. Fucking lying in Babylon the Great is like telling the truth to these people, man. Okay? And again, they doing the lust of their father, man, because you got the Planned Parenthood. And when they feel like they don't want to bring forth a seed, they go right to Planned Parenthood and get that execution done expeditiously. Okay, so again, Esau's comfortable with them in the position that they're in, because they're going to do his task, they're going to do his will, man. Okay, and again, I wouldn't be surprised if this woman got off for executing her husband. Okay, because these devils know that the man brings forth the nation, brings forth the seed, man. Okay? But then we also know everything is of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Let's grab another precept, because I want to go a different route on this lesson. I could have went, to the other route, but I just want to speak on everything that I saw, basically. So this is Sirach chapter 20. me see here. Sirach chapter 20, starting off at verse 24. A lie is a foul blot in a man. Okay, a lie is a foul blot in a man. Salakia. A lie is a foul blot in a man. Okay, then just because it doesn't say woman doesn't mean it doesn't apply to them, but it does. Yet it is continually in the mouth of the untaught. And yes, again, the women untaught, because the women cleave to the world. They love the world. They love to live in pleasure. Everything that's advertised and marketed in society and sponsored is gravitated and pushed towards women, because women are the biggest consumers, man. Okay, and one of the biggest things here in Babylon the Great is education. Okay, get your doctorate, get your bachelor's, your master's, your associates, and whatever type of craft, trade that you want to learn. Okay, and that's the wisdom and the knowledge of this world, which is foolishness, man. Okay, so these women are untaught because they cleave onto the ways of darkness, of error, of the devil, man. So that makes them cleave and gravitate towards, again, the characteristics, the mentality of the adversary, because again, they have a contract, they have an alliance, an agreement with this goddamn devil, man. So one of the main things is that lying spirit. And that lying spirit is on all people here in Babylon the Great, but damn sure on you Israelite women, man. You was highly emotional, going through some type of emotion, and having an argument with your husband. You pulled out the glizzy and you popped him. And now all of a sudden you about to get in trouble. You about to spend years in jail. Now you regret what you've done. And this also proves that women do things out of emotion, not out of common sense and logical thoughts. Okay? Verse 25, a thief is better than a man that is accustomed to lie, but they both shall have destruction to heritage. And that's true, man. They both going to have destruction, because a thief, that's a dirty piece of shit. And a liar is just diabolical, man. They're both abominable and treacherous, man. Okay, but to continue to lie after you have committed something that you shouldn't even have done, which again, it's all of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. It was predestinated and written for it to happen out this way. But to lie about it and think that you're going to get away, then to have your punk ass daddy, to lie to him and him not even to be in it, that just shows you our people are completely just gone, man. Okay, completely gone. So you want to believe your daughter and not really even sit back and say, you know what, let's let the system handle it, man. And not even question your daughter if she really even did it. Okay? Because again, why is the husband going to run to somebody else and say, she shot me, she shot me? Okay, she and he is two different pronunciations, man. Okay, I'm pretty sure he wouldn't have got that mixed up. But let's continue. Because this is all of prophecy, man, for this, this division in the household and the family to be going on too, man. Okay, and then it's going to get worse. Okay, it's going to get worse out here in these streets in Babylon the Great. This is St. Matthew's chapter 10, starting off at verse 35. For I am come to set a man at variance against his father, and the daughter-in-law, and the daughter against her mother, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law, and a man's foes shall be they of his own household. So your foes, okay, is going to be of your own household, man. First and foremost, your immediate family. And that household is also talking about your nation, man. Okay, and also the household of where you stay, the land. Okay, so there's going to be division. There's going to be, as it says in St. Matthew's 24, the love of many shall wax cold, man. And that is occurring. That is literally being amplified and elevating every single second of the day, man. There's no compassion, no pity, no mercy, no empathy, no sympathy for nobody, man. Everybody's all for themselves, man. Okay? Everybody is all for themselves. So, again, this is a part of prophecy to see the division in the household, man. Okay? That's not only, applies to the truth, but just in general. Because there's going to be a lot of mayhem, chaos. Okay? A lot of disagreements. Okay, again, division. Okay, and that division is going to cause judgment. And again, a lot of you men that's in the world, man, you don't have the correct knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, because again, you cleave on to the customs of the world and to lies. Okay, so you're drunken off of that wine, and also too, your flesh is very, very weak. So you deal with all the nonsense and the bullshit with these women just to be able to bust a nut, just to be able to have some home il nana. Let's say it like that. Just to have some of that, man. Let's grab this real quick. Okay, this is Sirach chapter 19, and I'm gonna read verse 2. Wine and women will make a man of understanding to fall away. And that wine that I'm talking about, that's really being spoken of, is the wine, the philosophies, the customs, the structure, the format, however you want to state it, the leadership, the rulership of Babylon the Great, man. Okay, you completely indulge and overindulge, and you live your best life here by continuing to drink that wine, the philosophies of Babylon the Great, and you're drunken off of it, man. And again, these women, they show you every single second of the day who they are, what they're about, their thought process, how they go about things. Okay? What they think is right and what they think is wrong. Everybody here in America is fucked up mentally, spiritually, and physically. Okay, the food, the air, you working till you die. You got to work crazy hours. You got to work more than one job just to pay rent, just to pay your debts. Okay, and amongst other things too, man. So with that, you Jakes try to receive some type of comfort just by dealing with these women's nonsense and not knowing that these women are fucking crazy. They got demons on them. Because again, a lot of these women have slept with hundreds, some thousands of men. So they have multiple DNAs, multiple spirits, multiple demonic entities on them. And they can just snap at any minute, just like this woman. Look at this woman's face, man. You can tell she got demons on her, man. Look. Demons. Okay? So again, Sirach 19 verse 2. Wine and women will make a man of understanding to fall away. And you don't have the understanding. The understanding that you really need is the understanding from Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah. That's the true knowledge and wisdom and understanding. Okay, the understanding that you have in the world, you're already astray. You're already in error. You're already in darkness. So again, with you partaking and drinking that wine, and just want to have some type of form of comfort from a woman that's going to give you hell and a headache, that's going to be the death of you, you fall away from being a man, from understanding what the hell is going on. And again, these women tell you what they are. And he that cleaveth to harlots will become impotent. And that's what you men do. You cleave to harlots, man. Because all these women are whores, man. All these women are sluts. Okay? Hoes. However you want to state it, man. All of them. If you ain't come back to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah and repent and really transform and change your way in your mindset, then hey man, you're not reborn and you're not renewed and you're not being cleansed and sanctified every day, man. Period, man. Okay, the women is hoes, is psychotic, and the men ain't shit. A bunch of men child running around, man, little boys, man. Okay. Now, I would dare say women with just rods, man. Because ain't none of these men got any testosterone, man. Most of the women got testosterone. You men got estrogen. And it also goes into a lot of the food, too. Esau putting shit in the food, man, to flip the script. Okay, but let's continue. Let's go to Wisdom of Solomon real quick. I got 2 more precepts and we'll close out. Wisdom of Solomon, because ain't nobody going to be protected but the elect, man. This is all judgment from the Lord, man. All judgment. Well overdue, man. Well overdue. So this is Wisdom of Solomon chapter 10, verse 17. Render to the righteous a reward of their labors. Guide them in a marvelous way, and was unto them for a cover by day and a light of stars in the night season. Now this right here is talking about when we were led out of Egypt. You know, when we had the chariots guiding us by night, okay, and guiding us by night and by day, you know, roughly paraphrasing, you know. But that also applies for us too right now for the righteous, man. You know, Adonai Ratazah, we are those righteous vessels, man, that we're going to be guided and protected, man, day and night. Okay, not only in when all hell breaks loose, but, you know, right now too. Okay, let me read this again. Wisdom of Solomon chapter 10 verse 17. Render to the righteous a reward of their labors. And what is our labors, man? Our labors is out here speaking and professing this truth, taking heed to our Bible, being obedient to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai as much as we can, being charitable, being brotherly, being sisterly, being there for one another. Okay, you know, comforting one another with the scriptures. You know, really changing who we are to be those righteous spirits, those righteous Israelites that Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai intended us to be, man. You know, being transformed, renewed, putting off the old man and putting on the new, man. And amongst other things too that I didn't name, but we're doing everything that Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai ordained us to do. Okay, so, you know, when we're seeking and hoping to get that reward from our labor of love that is not done in vain. Render to the righteous a reward of their labors. Okay, and the Lord is also rendering a reward to the wicked of their labors, man. So, you know, this guy might have been per se, he might have been a woman beater. You know, he might have been you know, just all out piece of crap, man. Could have been anything, man. You know, he might have been, you know, beating the hell out of that woman. Anything, you know. I mean, I don't know. I'm just, you know, just speculating, throwing out certain things, you know. Okay, guide them in a marvelous way, and the Lord guides us every single day. Why do you think it says Proverbs chapter 20 verse 24, Jeremiah 10 verse 23, a man's goings is of the Lord, how can he know his own way? And that's a very, very scary precept to so like it's a very, very heavy precept and a very, very scary thing to think about, man, because you want the Lord to lead you to salvation, for you to prosper, for you to do his bidding, to please him. You don't want the Lord to lead you to your demise, your destruction, man. Okay? Guide them in a marvelous way and was unto them for a cover by day. So the Lord covers us, you know, under his wings by day. You know, make sure that no evil falls upon us. And if he brings something upon us, it's to improve us. It's to help, you know, to have us grow. And it's also, you know, too, sometimes, you know, I don't want to Ratazah, we be chastised because that shows that the Lord loves us. Okay, and a light of stars in the night season, man. So, you know, the Lord is with us through day and night, through every second of the day, man. Okay, so let's close out. Let's add another precept to that, what I just read. Let's go to 2 Thessalonians to prove that point further, what I just spoke about. Chapter 3, starting off at verse 1. Finally, brethren, pray for us that the word of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai may have free course and be gifted, and be glorified even as it is with you. Okay, and you know, that also goes into something, man. We pray for one another, man. You shouldn't have to be reminded to pray for brothers and also people in your camp, man. You should be praying for the whole body. Okay, the brothers' videos you watch, the brothers that you feel like you connected with, that you feel like, you know, you have known them and you ain't even met them. You know, all the sincere brothers that you know you come across on their videos or you ever met, you know, you should be praying for those brothers, man. You know, and I'm not being a hypocrite saying that because I pray for the whole body, man, the whole hopeful elect, man. You know, the true, sincere, beloved Akim wa Akwav. Finally, brethren, pray for us that the word of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai may have free course and be glorified even as it is with you, and that we may be delivered from unreasonable and wicked men, for all men have not faith. Because, you know, back while I'm reading Wisdom of Solomon chapter 10 verse 17, again, I was speaking about when we come out of Egypt and we were being delivered by unreasonable and wicked men that were persecuting us. Okay, because you also had Amalek in the back, you know, going at the women and children, man, the old people, man. Okay, so, you know, then the Lord always made a way for us to be delivered from unreasonable and wicked men. Verse 3, but Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai is faithful, who shall establish you and keep you from evil. Okay, so the Lord didn't do this for this Jake, man. The Lord handed this Jake over to his woman to get executed, to be deleted, man. For whatever reason, Yahweh Shah saw fit. Because again, we don't know what he was doing in this life, nor his past lives, okay? So the Lord didn't deliver him from this unreasonable, wicked woman that he was laying with, man. No, he gave him over to his woman and had his woman take him out, man. And also there's no faith between and amongst the 2/3, man. Okay, no faith whatsoever, man. So the Lord is going to establish them and hand them over and give them over to evil, man, for the day of punishment, to be judged, man. Okay, roughly paraphrasing 2 Peter chapter 2, verse 9, if I'm not mistaken. But I don't want to rock this out, man. Everything is of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. This is judgment. It's going to be more judgment out here occurring and getting more heavy, more worse, more gruesome, more bloodshed, more havoc, more mayhem, more chaos, man. I don't want to rock this out, man. Pray that the Lord keeps you from it. Pray that the Lord gives you a courageous, bold, faithful, trustworthy spirit in Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. So I don't want to route this out, man. I hope and I pray that this is edifying, uplifting, and informative to the true, sincere Aki and Akwaf. So with that, I'm just going to say, Kol Holayim La, Abanawa Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai Bahashim Rakat Kodash, Watha Wada Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai Bahashim Rakat Kodash, for putting the spirit on me, my elder apostles, elder bishops, elders, brothers on down, for doing these epistles to enlighten you, to inform you, to edify you, and uplift you through the power and spirit and words of Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai. May the blessing and election and protection be upon you and your household. I don't want to rot to Zah until the next one. So with that, I'm just going to say, Shalom. Shabbat Shalom.